I didn't remind my cousin to apply for the scholarship we both qualified for. My cousin Victor and I both got into nursing school this year at different campuses. We've been competitive since childhood. Our moms are twins and always compared our achievements. Victor has always been the golden child. Straight A's. Student council VP. Volunteered at Children's Hospital every weekend for 3 years. Meanwhile, I maintained B's while working as a CNA at a nursing home, helping my single mom cover rent. Last December, Professor Wilson handed me a flyer about the Henderson Healthcare Scholarship. $8,000 for nursing students at state schools. Distributed as $4,000 yearly over 2 years. Requirements seem straightforward. 3.0 GPA minimum. Acceptance into healthcare program. 500-word essay. 3 references. Deadline the 15th of January, but buried in fine print. Only one person per extended family could receive it annually. Extended family meant anyone sharing grandparents, which included Victor and me. I immediately knew if we both applied, Victor would win easily. His hospital volunteer work looked infinitely more impressive than my nursing home job, helping elderly residents. That evening, Victor called panicking about financial aid. His parents made too much for need-based aid, but nowhere near enough to cover nursing school costs. I'm looking at $20,000 in loans just for first year, he said desperately. There must be scholarships I'm missing. I've searched online, but everything's expired or I don't qualify. The Henderson flyer sat on my desk. I almost mentioned it 3 times during our conversation. But then Victor started bragging about landing an internship at the hospital where I'd been rejected twice despite my CNA certification. The hiring manager said my volunteer background made me stand out. All those Saturday mornings really paid off. You should try volunteering. I like Sardia makes your resume pop. His comment stung because he knew I couldn't volunteer. I worked helping mom with expenses while he had luxury of unpaid resume building work. Sorry if that sounded wrong, he added, but I detected smugness. I know you've been trying to get into that hospital. Maybe keep being persistent. I hung up frustrated and stared at that flyer for an hour. Next morning, I decided to apply. Spent 2 weeks crafting my essay about caring for my diabetic grandmother and how it inspired my nursing career choice. Got references from my supervisor, Professor Wilson, and grandmother's former doctor. I expected Victor to mention scholarship applications. We texted constantly about nursing school prep, clinical requirements, textbook costs. He never brought up searching for scholarships beyond standard federal programs. Christmas and New Year passed. Victor posted about his hospital internship, meeting nursing directors, building professional connections. The 10th of January, 5 days before deadline, Victor texted asking to split textbook costs. I'm trying to save money wherever possible. This nursing program is going to bankrupt me and my family. That confirmed he had no clue about the Henderson scholarship. The 15th of January came. I submitted my application at 2:17 a.m. after final review. The 8th of February brought the acceptance email. Congratulations, Henderson Healthcare Scholarship recipient. $8,000 covering clinical fees, uniforms, textbooks, with money left for supplies. Next day, Victor texted, random question, know any nursing scholarships I missed? Seeing people post awards on social media and wondering what opportunities I didn't know existed. I stared at that message for 15 minutes. I'll keep my ears open, I replied. 2 weeks later, Victor called almost crying. After calculating first-year expenses, even with his partial scholarship and maximum student loans, he was short $6,000. I might defer enrollment for a full year to work full-time and save up, he said. I can't find any private scholarships I qualify for. My parents can't co-sign additional loans either. I felt horrible listening to his panic while my acceptance letter sat in my drawer. Maybe the financial aid office has emergency funds, I suggested weakly. Yesterday, Victor called with an update. He's deferring at least 1 semester, possibly the year. He got full-time position at his internship hospital, but means putting nursing school on hold. Meanwhile, I start classes next month with my first year fully funded. Part of me wants to confess about the scholarship, but what's the point now? The deadline passed months ago. After years of him getting every opportunity while I struggled, maybe it's finally my turn. But I can't shake this feeling I basically stole his future. Watching him blame himself for missing scholarships that were right there.